The MG Gloster has been provided to us by NRL Cars, which is an MG dealership here in Agra. You can check them out. I've given the address in the description below.
This is the new MG Gloster. The Gloster was launched in India in near Diwali this year. The Gloster is one of its kind and it's launched in India for the first time. There is no predecessor of this car alongside.
In Australia and New Zealand, this car is known as the LDV D90, in India as MG Gloster, and it has an electric version as well, which is the Maxus Unique 9.
The Gloster comes in this black color, which is given to us. This is the top tier model which we have got here. The Gloster has a max power of 218 horsepower and can produce a torque of around 480 Newton meters. It has got this massive grille in front with silver color and some chrome accents here. And we got this huge MG logo in the middle.
Here we can have a closer look at our daytime running LED DRLs, our LED projector headlamps, and our turn indicator. Underneath where we have our fog lamp, which is actually a fluorescent light, which I still don't understand why MG did that. Now looking under the hood of the car, this car comes with a twin turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, which can produce a maximum power of around 215 horsepower and can create a maximum torque of around 480 Newton meters. This car is a 4-wheel drive, but yours can change as per the model of the car. Now just to give you guys an idea about the length, width and height of the car, let me give you an example. This car is wider than the Toyota Fortuner, longer than the Ford Endeavour and higher than the BMW X7. It has a wheelbase of around 3 meters and it comes with 19 inches wheel. But the cutout on this car is given a little bit more just to pass fresh air to the disc brakes. As you can see, there is a cutout given on the front wheels just to pass fresh air to the front wheels, just to prevent overheating of the disc brakes and causing any casualties.
Now moving on to the side of the car, I have shown you the wheelbase of this car, which is almost 3 meters in length, and this has got this huge side view mirrors, as I have already told you that how enormous this car is. Looking underneath the rear view mirrors of the car, we can see a projector and a camera. As this car got a 360 view in the infotainment system, which we'll show you in a bit. We also got this footstep to climb inside the car, and we have got this roof rails on the top of the car, which gives this car a unique muscular look. This car has got this chrome accented handlebars. There is a lot going on in the Gloster. Over on the back, you can see that how bold this car looks. We have got massive glass on the back. We have got a wiper coil glass. The MG logo is just in the center of the car. We've got a chrome line going between both the tail lamps. Under the first tail lamp, you can see written over here, Internet Inside. As every MG car comes with eSIM, and under the other tail lamp, you can see 4WD. This model is a 4-wheel drive and ADAS. Now on the rear, you can see the Gloster badging, which is done on a very huge fonts. Under the Gloster badging, you can see this whole bumper over here and quad exhaust system given in the Gloster. Actually, these quad exhausts are fake ones. As you look close, you can see the single exhaust on each side of the car. And as for the spare tire of the car, the spare tire is located underneath the car.
Now, as I said earlier, this car has got fake quad exhaust just because this car has got dual exhaust, and here you can have a closer look at those. And underneath it, we can also see our spare tire, and I was glad to see that MG doesn't cut cost here and had put another alloy wheel just to match the other wheels of the car, which in my thought is a really great approach by MG, and other car brands should also do this.
For accessing the trunk, we got 4 options in this car. First is of course from the key itself. On the key we got this trunk opening button. One is inside, one is just under the MG logo, one from inside the car, and another one is the sensor of the car. Now let me show you by opening it. Keys काम नहीं कर रही. Now inside the trunk, it's a fairly sized trunk. It has got 314 liters of initial space. But if you want more space, then just pull this tab over here. Flip the seats down for both the sides. After putting the seats down, you get a space of around 1300 liters. watching under the trunk. Here we have the manual cover which we can use inside the car. Now here you got a dome light, a hook for the car, and a 12-volt power outlet. For closing the trunk, this can be closed just by a single click. Yes, it's a ginormous car, and I had to put some effort to get inside the car. Now on the front gate itself, you can see all the power window controls and lock and unlock button. On the downside, you got the petrol tank button, opening it. Now as we are inside the car, this car is filled with features and luxury. Now, the first moment I sit inside the car, I feel the seats to be really comfortable. The lumbar support is really great as for the driver, and the view that you got from this car is really good, as you know that you are sitting on something that is really high on the ground. The first thing you notice as the driver when you walk inside the car, you will see this steering wheel, which is a flat type steering wheel. In the information cluster, you have got a 8-inch screen. Also in the cluster, we got an 8-inch digital display there as well. Now we got the controls for that over here. By changing the buttons, here you can see it is saying that it shows your fuel. It gives you 360 map of where you are going. Your navigation system shows here as well. Your current music that you are playing, your devices, the lane in which you are going, and the brightness level. In this you can control the theme of the car as well. Going into sport, this goes all black, red. You get red theme going on over here. And comfort. These are some basic themes that you get inside this car. Your fuel. In the middle, we have got a 12.6 inches infotainment system. Underneath it, we have got our AC vents and our controls for AC, our modes, AC and heated and cold, that all. Now moving down, we have got this carbon fiber finish, and opening this slot, we have got our 12-volt power socket, a USB port, and a wireless charger. Now in the center we have got our manual gearbox. Here we have got heated seat, cold seat. These both buttons are for the driver side, and this heated seat is for the passenger side. Now in the center we have got our mode selection. In this model we have got sand, rock, eco, sport, snow and mud, and we have got our auto hold here. Now in the center console we have got plenty of storage, as I have already told you that this is a massive car, so it has got massive storage in the middle as well. As you can see, this is a really deep, and it has got, this is the key for the new MG Gloster. It's a basic simple key. We have got our lock, unlock and trunk opening button over here. Now talking about the buttons, we have got on the right side of the gearbox our traction control, slope controls, tire pressure, park assist, lane assist, and the car has got all of these features. Now on the middle you got 12.6 inches of infotainment system. This car has got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and normal Bluetooth connection. And the only thing that I love about MG cars is their voice command feature. Hello MG,
I'm here.
open the sunroof. And at the same time your sunroof gets open. For closing we can do the same. Hello MG,
Hi, how can I help?
close the sunroof. It's that simple. This car has got tons of feature in itself. And this car also comes with Gaana subscription in it. One physical button which is here, which will take you back to your home screen. And talking about the 360-degree camera of the car, which I told you earlier, let's have a look at that. This is the rear front camera. Your 360 view from the top view is here. And now let's have a 3D view. It's not as crisp. It can be crisp, but this is a mid-segment car, which is okay to be fair. You can see the whole 360 view of this car over here. This car has got automatic park assist, which sadly I can't show you guys because we are inside the showroom. Now going inside the settings of a car, you got tons of option over here. Voice assistant, your user manual, USB storage, and this smart system can get update over time. As I've told you earlier, this car has got an eSIM inside it. You can choose the theme of your car. It's mysterious purple and business grey only. This car has got ambient lighting in it as well. And one of the cool features that I should mention, this car has got ambient lighting. Go into this setting. You got your ambient lighting settings. Here you got tons of features for it. Set color and brightness. This car has got more than 40 colors to choose from. You can choose the ambient lighting in it. As you can see that just below the dashboard, you have got your color. Let me set it to color which can be seen. Looking closely to the under the dashboard, you can see there is this strip going on, and this is in the whole car. This also continues at the back of the car, and the features doesn't stop even there. You get a forward collision warnings, lane departure warnings, blind zone detection, parking distance control, and fatigue reminder. Isn't this cool? This is not enough. This car has got lane assist, which will help you to keep in lane and will show you when you change your lanes. It has got park assist. This car can park itself. This car can park itself to drive from. Now just have a look at the infotainment system. When I change the mode of the car, it shows you this great image. Now we are in sports mode. Changing it, we get snow mode. Infotainment system लो मेरे को मतलब ये infotainment system ले लो. Snow mode. We got a mud mode, sand mode. Now we are in eco mode, auto mode. These are some different type of mode that you get inside this car. Now on the driver side, we've got this storage here, small storage over on this side, and another storage on that side as well. Now, from a big car, as a matter of the big car, this is a fairly small one, I think so. In my opinion, this is a little bit smaller glove box. On the dashboard you can see we have got this brown leather and this black leather on it. Row of the car. Now on the second row you don't get any automatic seats, you have got manual seats here. These are pallet style seats with their own handrests. For getting inside you have got this handle here. Now as we are inside the pallet row, here you have got enormous leg space and head space. Let me just put this down. And we have got some features over here as well. We have got storage here and we have got cup holders over here. This side, this row of the car has got its own separate AC controls, and here we have got our another 12-volt socket and a USB hub. From here you can control the ACs of this particular section of the car. Now going to the rear third row of the car. In this car you don't get any rollover buttons as the second row is manual. So for going in front, close the seat up. Here you got a lever. Now getting into the rear seat is really simple after we fully move the seat forward. On the third row you can see I put the seat on a position where I would sit, and on the third row I have got plenty space right now. The only thing missing over here is the thigh support. Now we are in the third row of the car. As you know, I am 6 feet tall, and in the back I have got plenty of head space and leg space as well. But the only problem I am getting over here is the foot space, but that is manageable. Now on the third row you got your own cup holders. You get your own cup holder, and on this side you have got a USB charger. Now on the other hand side you get your cup holder as well and a 12-volt socket. The third row gets their own AC vents and head dome lights. The AC vents are for both the seats. Now we all know the normal functions of the lock and unlock button. But do you know that MG has something more to offer? Just hold down the unlock button for a while, and all the windows.
Now that wraps up our tour for the new MG Gloucester. I know I have not covered a lot of things in this video, but yes, I am still learning. And yes, please keep supporting it. Let me know what you think about the car in the comments below. Till then, you can enjoy this B-roll and don't forget to hit like, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.